Hello.
And welcome to Film Bastards.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome, people, to episode 602 of Film Bastards. I'm one of your co-hosts, Matt Foster, and as ever, I am joined by
Becky Foster. Hello, everyone.
And
Ian Loring. Hello.
And what have we got? What have we got this week? We've got some films. We're gonna cover Tron Ares because we're the three people who went to see it. We're also gonna cover the Toxic Avenger because we all watched that. Myself and Ian are going to chat some Play Dirty with Shane Black because Becky didn't watch it. You watched K-pop Demon Hunters instead, didn't you?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah. And we've got some what we've been watching as well along the way.
And we're doing Hell House, aren't we?
Of course, yes. And we're starting a series that we haven't come with a name for yet. So I'm just going to call it Becky's House.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, we're doing the first Hell House movie. A series of movies that Becky has seen several times. And yet, when it started, I thought, I don't have a clue what any of this is.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, we're gonna cover the Hell House movies over the next few weeks, leading up to the latest ones.
I've talked about them at length. You just
know.
not listened to me.
I have listened, but I think it's one of those things that my brain has gone.
It's not the same when you're listening as when you're watching.
She's going to talk about that in like 6 weeks again. You can dump that.
Wow.
So we're going to talk about that. But while we're here, go listen to our friends' shows. Chinstruck vs. Bun, Rewatch Project, Entertainment Landfill, other shows that we like. But as always, listen to this one first because we've got some good shit coming up. Yeah, I've also got some what we've been watching. We've got some trailer chat. I'm not sure I have questions yet because I always put them out way too late. I need to start doing that regularly throughout the week, which I will do to catch all of you, so you have no excuse from next week. Me and Becky have also did some Stardew, didn't we? We now have a child, don't we, Rebecca?
We do.
Yeah.
He's called Kloppo.
Kloppo.
Yeah.
And we've got a sheep.
Great.
And we've got a sheep.
I was explaining
good.
Stardew Valley to my parents yesterday, and like passionately and at length, and they were like, "That sounds really good, that." It's really addictive.
Yeah, it is quite addictive, yes. But yeah, that was our Stardew chat for this week there. So right, yeah, fuck it, let's jump in. Trailers. There have been some. You can tell, right, with trailers, that we're getting into kind of like autumn because we're moving away from the less kind of fun trailers to the that looks that looks like
a whole salad.
That looks like there's some vegetables happening right there.
Yeah.
You know, there's some tasty looking vegetables, don't get me wrong, but there's vegetables happening. So what have you caught, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, I think tasty looking vegetables is how I'd describe Hamnet. I think it looks really good, and I know it's also going to be like quite like, oh fuck, I'm going to have to sit through some stuff here to get to the meat. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one.
My one core worry about that is the mescaliness of it all.
Yeah.
It is. I know we say it a lot, but certain people don't look like they can do period pieces. Jessie Buckley looks like she can do any period imaginable. Paul Mescal, I'm not saying he doesn't look like he's appropriate for that era, but he always looks like he's in costume. No matter what he's wearing, even in his normal clothes that he has chosen himself, somehow he always looks like he's wearing some form of costume.
I don't like him. I think this looks boring. But I don't love Jessie Buckley either, in theory, but then I do like her in things. Apart from that awful, what was that fucking thing with all the men?
Men.
That was shit.
I really like Men.
It's fucking crap.
I really like that.
Sure.
It was good.
It wasn't.
I thought it was. But yeah, it looks good. I know it looks good, but I don't need to watch any. I want to watch the movie now.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch anything else about it because the more I watch it, the more I look at it and go, I'm kind of a little bit bored of things set in that period.
Well, we will I've arranged today with my boy Paul, before we see Frankenstein tomorrow night, I'm going to buy him a pint and then get him to talk about a bunch of LFF stuff he's watched at Chapter.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cause I noticed you've watched quite a bit, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's seeing Hamlet tonight.
Yeah.
So
there was something else he put on that he'd seen.
Yeah. So I think he did It Was Just an Accident and Begonia last night.
That was Begonia.
Yeah. And I went to see Wake Up Dead Man with him on Wednesday, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, I'm gonna get him on mic chatting some non-spoiler stuff for some extra LFF content.
Ah, super! Thank you very much. That sounds good. That father, mother, sister, brother.
Didn't see this.
New Jim Jarmusch one.
Yeah, won the Golden Lion at Venice, if memory serves, which was a bit of out of nowhere. It's cool that Jim Jarmusch is still making stuff. I know he said on the kind of like publicity trail for this one that he's finding it really hard to get financing. So I'm glad he has. But hey, Adam Driver's willing to be in your film. That will get you some money at least.
I mean, it's a good cast. You know, Adam Driver's there, Tom Waits there, Charlotte Rampling, Kate Blanchett, Vicky Creeps is in there. There's other people within it. It looks. I mean, I think it looks really good, to be honest. Do you know what it looks like? It looks, you know, when Noah Baumbach does his, because he's got his sort of crazier pieces he does. He's got his shinier pieces that he does, like Jay Kelly, and then he's got like his almost melodrama piece that he does, like that one that he did with Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver.
Yeah,
the Marriage Story.
Yeah. Marriage Story.
Marriage Story, that's it. And he's got those. Well, this looks similar to that kind of vibe, but with that kind of off-kilter vibe that Jarmusch brings to films. But it's not Jarmusch doing a full nut job film.
Okay, sounds right.
Unless it is literally just luring you in. Yeah, I mean, there's a scene in the trailer of Tom Waits reading off all the drugs that he's no longer on. But yeah, looks good. Do you know what does look good? But like just a whole plate of like not even vegetables, but just potato.
Right. What?
Train Dreams.
Oh God, no! I won't be watching this.
You know?
No, fuck that.
I think it looks good.
Oh, it looks painful.
I think it looks good, but it does look. If it's a speck over 2 hours, I will agree with you. It looks too much.
I really, really, really hope I vibe with it like quickly, because otherwise, yeah, I think we might be in for problems. The fact that it was like the big like at Sundance film this year is a little bit dread-inducing, if I'm honest. It is an hour 42.
An hour 42. And it is by the guy who wrote, I believe, Sing Sing. Did he direct it as well, Sing Sing?
He didn't direct it.
Didn't
So that is Clint Bentley.
Yeah, he directed that. I haven't seen it, but that jockey film with Clifton Collins Jr. in it for a couple of years ago.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I never got around to that one either. But potatoes sounds kind of right. I just, if the emotional beats hit like the trailers selling they will, then I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. I think it looks good, but it does has a potential for you to finish it and go, that was very good. At no point was I entertained.
Sure.
Mercy. Yeah.
I mean,
I will watch this, but it's funny. I didn't tell Becky what you guys had said when you talked about the trailer on Safe Space.
Sure. Yeah.
But yourself and Ian had a conversation, but I couldn't watch because I was just about to get on a.
That is Ian.
Myself and Noel, sorry, watched it because we were about to get on a plane, literally.
Sure.
But you both said it felt like it looked like a straight to streaming film.
Ah.
Didn't you? And Becky after it said exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't get how this is an Amazon MGM film and this is one that they release theatrically.
And not only that, Ian, you can see it on 3D.
Mate, honestly, when that Experience It in 3D came in at the end, it was like a jump scare. You know, I mean, what the fuck?
It's not 2010.
It's wild. It was funny. I was reading a Deadline report about Tron Ares box office earlier on, and they were saying that it's got 3D screens for like the whole of its run, and it's like, yeah, of course it does, because nothing fucking comes out in 3D anymore.
Yeah, because it was a bubble. I don't even think I've seen Avatar advertising itself as a 3D film.
Yeah, not particularly. Like they're going for premium large formats now. That's the thing. It's the IMAX, the 4DX, the Screen X, all that stuff. And then you got this rocking up, looking like a film that could have been made 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then Experience It in 3D, directed by Timo Bekmambetov, a man who's not actually like had a hit in about the last 10-15 years.
What's his last hit? Everest?
That wasn't Bekmambetov, was it? That was the blokey who did Balthasar Kormakor.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, Timo Bekmambetov, he's been producing those Screen Life films for the last little bit.
God, yeah, he's the Nightwatch guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did Wanted. His last hit must have been a long time ago.
Probably
Yeah, because he did Wanted. He did The Darkest Hour, which, really came and went. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, I'm a fan, but nobody else is. Andrew Jones might be. I think I seem to remember I went to see it with him, and I seem to remember he quite enjoyed it. Andrew, you correct me if I'm wrong there, but I swear you liked it. But I mean, it's such it's a film about AI, blah blah blah. No, it's Minority Report, except they're not. It's AI, not precogs. I'd rather have Samantha Morton in a bath screaming.
Yeah, that's it. It's we've got Rebecca Ferguson in it. No, you have Rebecca Ferguson probably sat in a room in her house in a green box for fucking 3 days.
Yeah, totally. She's Ice Cube in it in War of the Worlds. Like it, and then like just Chris Pratt. Just when James Gunn cast him in Guardians of the Galaxy, a schism opened up in reality, and things have been shit ever since. People say the world got shit when David Bowie died. No, shit got shit when James Gunn was cast him in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Which happened after Bowie died.
No, it did. No, it was before, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it was.
No, when did Bowie die?
Let's have a check. I swear that happened afterwards. David Bowie died in 2016.
Oh, Guardians was before.
Oh, fucking hell. Yep, so it
there
was.
You go.
Yeah. So it was Pratt. Pratt killed David Bowie.
I thought it was all Big Brother's fault.
I mean, I do genuinely believe that.
Yeah.
That you can trace the breakdown of society back to Big Brother.
Yeah, first season of Big Brother.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Like, as a genuine, you can, because that's when the world started to become obsessed with what is now reality TV, and it's where you ended up having politicians became celebrities.
And populism coming back.
The whole thing happened. So, genuinely, the state of the world that we're in now is the problem of 2 Dutch TV executives.
Bastards.
That's yeah. No, I like that theory. I mean, but just the film, it looks so flat.
Oh yeah.
And
I'll still watch it before I watch fucking Train Dreams, though.
Sure. No, yeah. I mean, like
would.
It's a good. I mean, it's an interesting premise. Don't get me wrong. But it's Minority Report.
Yeah, it is the most I will watch this on Prime on a Tuesday night movie.
But it's coming out in January, and in January we're gonna have a bunch of really like serious 2.5 hour long things, and a trashy as fuck 80-minute long Chris Pratt sci-fi might be what the Doctor ordered at that point.
Yeah, it might be.
Maybe.
Maybe a nice balance to all the vegetables we're going to be able to eat.
But fuck me, how is this one that gets theatrical release? Like that the new Joe Carnahan with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. I'm pretty sure that's straight to streaming.
I think it's getting like some limited. What is it? Screen.
Yeah, but sure, but it's not like doing a. It's going to be in like 300 screens in the UK kind of job, like Mercy's going to be.
No, and do you know what? It might be one of those films that accidentally makes money.
Yeah.
It might.
Experience it in 3D, man. Fuck it.
I'm not gonna. The more I see of Ballad of a Small Player, the more I want to watch it.
Yeah. yeah, no, totally. I mean, like the word on it is not great, but I'm like, it looks grimy. It looks like Colin Farrell just running around being stressed for an hour and a half while Tilda Swinton does some character actor shit. Like, yeah, man.
It's one of those. Yeah, I'm up for it. I like the aesthetic look of it. Like it's got that. It's almost like they've gone right. We're going to make a normal looking movie, but we're going to pass it through the stereotype Vegas filter first. So everything just looks a little bit like just not like a little bit brighter than it needs to be. Everything's just turned up that little bit.
Fair.
Yeah. Right, what else have we got? What else have we got going on?
Got one that's definitely not vegetables.
Is that Playdate?
No.
With with Kevin James and Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson.
I don't know anything about this one.
Playdate.
Sure.
You've watched the trailer for this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to say it looks kind of fun. Crap, but fun.
Yeah.
But did a bit like halfway through make you go, wait, what? Wait, that's not his kid?
Yeah.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's got it's like a Mercury Rising situation or something where he's got to like protect the kid.
But why is the kid like throwing a American football incredibly aggressively to him? There's questions that need to be answered from that trailer.
And we'll find those answers when Playdate streams on Amazon Prime like in November, I think.
Yeah, I'm weirdly looking forward to watching this. You cannot watch this movie after dark. It's like a gremlin. You've got to watch it while it's light.
Sure.
I just think it looks quite fun. Like it looks like a lower rent version of something that would star John Cena and Seth Rogen or something. But
yeah,
you know, like sure, yeah, it looks fun enough.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to basically Kevin James going back to what he knows. Fat man fall down.
Sounds sophisticated.
What else have we got? You can take your sophistication, you know. I'll have fun. Can't complain that everything's vegetables and then not enjoy Playdate. Die My Love.
I've already forgotten what this one was. What was it again?
Lynn Ramsey, one starring Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lawrence as the most. Yes, they do look like they could be a couple I've seen in the movies in a long, long time.
Yeah, I'll grudgingly admit this one looks quite good.
It looks like
I've got
work.
the Robert
Looks
Pattinson
fucking
positives
ace.
Yeah.
battling with the Jennifer Lawrence negatives in my head.
Jennifer Lawrence is a very, very good actress, and this looks very much like it's going to be her getting another Oscar nom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the word is not quite out there for her on this, or the film generally. Like, it's an interesting one. It played Cannes, and then just didn't do Toronto or Venice, or Telluride. So, that Mubi paid $20 million for it.
Yeah, it's a bit like... I get why Mubi have done that, but also it's a really bad idea.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
No, sorry, go on, Bex.
No, I was just going to say, I find it really distracting how Jennifer Lawrence with her new hair kind of looks like a Temu version of Kelly Riley somehow.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, she does.
I might be personally offended by that, if I'm honest, Bex.
That's fair.
I mean, like Kelly Riley, like, you know, no shade on her. Just, Jennifer Lawrence is one of the pivotal figures in my life, in a way. So, yeah, I don't know where to go on from that. Someone help.
It looks really good. One thing that the trailer shocked me when it came out and said Academy Award winner Jennifer Lawrence, and then it came up with Robert Pattinson. I could have sworn Pattinson had been nominated for an Academy Award at some point, but he's not, apparently.
Oh, really?
It is. Yeah, because like he does weird, interesting shit. Which the Academy don't like, and then he does a Batman to pay for the weird, interesting shit.
I mean, genuinely, I think he has delivered one of the best supporting performances of the past. I'm going to check to make sure I'm saying decade, because apparently I don't know.
If you're talking about the Lost City of Z, surely in the in 10
9
years
ago,
when you said supporting performance, I thought you were talking Tenet for a second, but you know.
No, I mean he's very good in Tenet, but yeah, in Lost City of Z, he is incredible in that movie. It's a very good movie, but his performance is holy shit in that movie. And I should assume he'd been nominated for it because it's fantastic. Right. I mean, I'm going to call this the biggie of the week. New Park Chan-wook.
That's the one I was referring to earlier.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, this just looks fucking great, doesn't it?
Yeah. Looks fucking mint.
It just looks like
Man can't get a job, so he just starts killing everyone that's going for the same jobs as him.
It looks like the most Park Chan-wookian of movies.
Yeah.
This is how you do social commentary.
Yeah.
Fucking pitch black comedy shit.
And that's what it will be. It will be absolutely pitch black comedy that you're watching it going, oh.
Yeah.
And it'll have some really fucking weird imagery, but like really dark weird imagery within it.
I'll tell you what as well, Lee Byung-hyun is aging like a fine wine as well.
I was about to say that, yeah. I love seeing him come up in stuff because it's like, he's in so much though. If you look at his IMDb credits, it's just like, he is prolific.
Yeah.
I didn't realise he was one of the voices in K-pop until I looked at his IMDb today.
That does not surprise me. It looks really, really good. And apparently, because Park Chan-wook's the guy who quietly just fucking gets a film out every 2 years. And his next one that he's working on, next one that I was reading, is with Craig S. Zala.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah, Craig S. Zala. It's based on a script from Craig S. Zala, and they're working on it together. So Park Chan-wook will be directing it, and Zala's
wow.
Yeah. That's going to be very biting.
That's going to have some critics having complicated feelings.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Wow. I mean, I'll just say, like, there's a lot of cool shit to look forward to over the next few months.
Yeah.
Like,
it's ramping up. There's just some really good films coming out.
Yeah. I think we're eating good for the next little while.
Yeah, between now and I would say like February, we've got a lot of shit happening. Have we got any other trailers that I might have missed?
No, I will just say, just back to Die My Love for a second. I really like the look of it. I like the Lynn Ramsey kind of like boxy framing and how claustrophobic that feels like it's going to make the film. And I think it's a really effective trailer as well. It is like, what's this about? Even though apparently it's basically about postpartum depression, which this film does not really give you a sense of that in the slightest. I hope it's as thrillery as the trailer is making it seem.
And not just really just bleak.
Yeah. But November 14th, dude, you know, like, it's a double bill of this and The Running Man is a potential.
I mean, that's it. There's a few like double weeks coming up as well.
Next week is fucking mad.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking at that. We'll get into that later on, but yeah, there's things out next week. There's too much out next week.
yeah, no, there really is.
Yeah, right. Let's review a freaking movie.
Yeah, boy.
Let's find out what the IMDb's have said about this. Does that go away? Cancel. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Right. So Tron Ares is written by Jesse Wiguto.
Sure.
Because it doesn't matter.
Is that Jared Leto's pen name?
Directed by Joachim Ronning, and stars Jared Leto, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, Jeff Bridges turns up for a minute, Gillian Anderson does, Jodie Turner-Smith's there, and what's it about? It's already called Tron 3 on IMDb. And it is a highly sophisticated program Ares is sent from the digital world to the real world on a dangerous mission. No, that's not what it's about, IMDb. But when Tron's considered, does plot really matter?
As long as there's a light cycle, that's all you need.
Right. Before we get into it, I need to get something a little bit off my chest.
Okay.
Right. Jared Leto has an Academy Award, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
I would say deservedly so. His performance in Dallas Buyers Club is very, very good.
Did he actually win? Did him and McConaughey win for that?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Right? Jared Leto is not a very good actor. Like, he's not very good at all. Also, as well, there's this idea around Jared Leto that he occasionally pops up and does, like, a big franchise movie, but he's kind of like... He's one of those actors. He's like an actor, he's an artist, because he also does music and bits like that. And it's bullshit. It is absolute fucking nonsense. He doesn't do small little indie movies at all. He had a band in the fucking mid-noughties that were an emo band that's now like an electro synthwave band because that's what's popular now. He is not good at things.
Got good hair.
And also,
he doesn't have good hair. And every time he turns up in anything, it loses massive amounts of money and people keep putting him in shit. It's like, if you want to destroy something, put Jared Leto in it.
And he might be a sex pest.
And he is a sex pest.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Right, okay.
Mark, allegedly. Come on. Don't do that.
Right, you can't deny he's got good hair. He just does. Right, you can hate him as much as you want, but he has got good hair.
It looks wiry now.
I said it doesn't look as luxuriant as it once did, but then at the end, once he's not a program anymore and he's got permanence, his hair's good again.
I bet he's a fun pint once he's hit 4 pints.
Yeah.
But I bet for the first, they're going...
I bet at the start he's just like, no, I'll just have an old-fashioned. And you're like, just have a fucking pint, Jared.
No, he'll be drinking his kombucha, won't he? And you'll be like, fucking hell. And then once he gets a little bit round, you're like, oh, what's this? He's like, it's my drug bag. It's my drug bag. And you're going to wake up on his island and go... Are all these skulls real? And he's just going to be laughing at you.
God.
Tron Ares, what does everyone think?
Shall I start?
Yes.
So look, I talked about Tron and Tron Legacy in the last show, and I'm a big fan of Tron Legacy, and I've been looking forward to this, and the 9 Inch Nails aspect, and just more Tron, and more of those visuals. And I don't think it's shit, but it's basically because I like Tron stuff.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you not think it's shit, but you also can't say that it's touching cloth and it's not fun enough to be Geostorm?
I don't. Yeah,
Because that's where I am.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult. I'm also just going to say, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off here.
Is it about the score?
Yeah. The score is fucking bad. It, like, honestly, and I saw it in IMAX, and it was so clanging and just oppressive. Like, when the opening titles hit, it just sounded like a cat had started walking over a bunch of equipment. and then they, like, did some modulation to some bagpipes.
Is it a little bit telling, right, that it is 9 Inch Nails and not Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor?
I mean, my thing with that is because Trent Reznor sings on a few tracks.
Yeah, which he doesn't need to do, which again is weird because it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Right, so Jared Leto, just really bad. Like, the performance is, I am a program, and then when he's not a program, I'm talking like a normal person, but I'm on a motorbike and look at my hair. Greta Lee is the most anonymous. I was playing Fortnite with Mike last night, and I described her as basically the female version of Skin Job Jai Courtney in Terminator Genisys.
Yeah, she's barely a person.
Yeah, I mean it's just no, and I don't think she's a bad actress or anything. I think it's the material, but like yeah. Arturo Castro playing like the assistant comic relief guy, get in the fucking sea. Jodie Turner-Smith and Evan Peters were the only two who I were like, do you know what? Fine, you guys are all right. Like Gillian Anderson's barely in the fucking thing, so I was really disappointed about that. Yeah, like really underused. Yeah. But I thought Evan Peters was good, schmarmy, not tech bro, just tech nerd, like dickhead nerd guy. That was fine. Jodie Turner-Smith, I thought was fun. I liked how kind of like just on mission she was, but then also the little bit of she's jealous of Leto and Lee. Yeah. I enjoyed that. The film also... Sorry, I'm ranting slightly, but the film also feels like it ran out of budget in the third act. Because, holy fucking shit, surely that was not what was scripted. Just like the recognizer breaks down and then Jodie Turner-Smith comes out with it and then she and Leto have a very small fight and that's literally it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, look, I've nearly finished. This film is underperforming very badly. It's opening to about 30 million in the US. It was expected to do 40. It's about 25 million below its global prediction. And I'm not surprised. Tron is already a franchise that isn't a proven box office hit. And then you make a film that people are coming out of it just going,
yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
I just get the feeling that Tron is one of those franchises. It's not really a franchise, is it? Because there's only been 3 of them.
It's a franchise.
40 years.
Trilogy.
But I just get the feeling it's one of those that a very small group of people who are quite influential have a lot of nostalgia for. And it's almost like, because it was ahead of its time at the time, it's like, well, no, it's on time right now. It's like, but is it though?
I mean,
it's not. I mean, the first Tron's barely a film.
No, the first one is barely a film.
It looks good. And, yeah, like you say, it was innovative for the time. But
they've got the ride as well. That's the thing, that new ride.
Yeah.
Like, it really feels like a... a big part of this was Leto, because apparently this was a passion project of his, but not that you tell.
He signed on to make it like just after the Legacy came out in 2012.
And that's the thing. It's like the way that it's a sequel to Legacy, but in a really bizarre way, where Sam Flynn literally just left for personal reasons. Bye bye. Just fucking just left for personal reasons, and then you've got the sequel bait setup of, hey, guess what? If we do another one, Olivia Wilde's going to be in it. Get pumped, and everybody just goes, no.
It's like, have you seen Olivia Wilde recently? Like, it's one of those where nobody's clamouring for Olivia Wilde to come back to our screens right now.
No,
I like Olivia Wilde as a screen presence, by the way.
Yeah, no, same. Like I said last week, I think she's actually really good in Tron Legacy. But this is a sequel that is easily 10 years too late, and just feels like a first draft. But light cycles in the real world, chopping up police cars. That's fun. The stuff in the Tron world I enjoyed. The Jeff Bridges bit was fucking insulting. I'm actually really annoyed that he agreed to be in it when this was all he's doing is just like pumping up Leto's character. Makes no sense because he's like, he used to be the Master Control program. Why the fuck is Bridges helping him? But sure, whatever. He's Jared Leto. He's Christ.
Yeah, but he's gained empathy and stuff like that from being in the real world, which none of the other ones had the opportunity to do, and he felt, like rain on his skin and shit, and now he's like, feels things.
I don't think Jared Leto does feel things though, apart from horny. Bex, what did you think of it?
I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time with it. It was fun.
Good on you.
The visuals were great. Him constantly saying how much he likes Depeche Mode tickled the fuck out of me.
The Depeche Mode bit was fun, I will admit that, yeah.
Yeah, I think once he was kind of... like, and I know neither of you agree with me, that's fine. I'm aware of it. But, like, the bit where it was, like, gradually breaking down his programming and becoming, like, more of a person, I thought that was quite well done. With him, like, forming opinions on things.
Mostly Depeche Mode.
Mostly Depeche Mode. But, like, once he'd kind of gone through her personal file and had a bit of a better idea of what it is to be a person, that kind of obviously sped up. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I thought the stuff in the real world, but with the grid technology, like the light cycles and the ships and stuff like that, I thought it was just pretty cool. And the thing is, it's not miles worse than the other ones, because the other ones aren't fucking great cinema. They're just fun family movies with good visuals.
Legacy is a great vibes film, and that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about this one. I think it's got good vibes.
Cool.
So it's
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and defend it and say that it's great cinema or it's a really good movie or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, but I will watch this again, and I will watch Legacy again. But I don't know whether I can force myself to sit through the first one again.
I'd like to have another crack at this one. Honestly, not being in an IMAX and having the sound doing that.
Oh god, yeah, that would be fucking sensory overload for me, seeing that in IMAX.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. Yeah.
The thing is, I didn't hate it. I don't think it's very good. But I don't think it's shit, but it's not Geostorm because it's not fun enough to be Geostorm.
See, I think it's probably Geostorm for me.
Which I think is fine, but I wasn't having that much fun. But I wasn't necessarily bored until the last third. But it did have a "oh fuck off" moment sequence for me. So when he's Evan Peters is hacking, what is it? And it's Jared Leto. They're on a little hacking mission, and they're on a little mission there. That was holy Christ, what am I watching?
But that's like in all three of the films. That's kind of the point. Is that
go on.
There's like a personification of the programs.
Yeah, I genuinely thought it was embarrassing for everyone involved.
That's fine.
It was. I was staggered at how much I was annoyed by that.
It's the direction that Joachim Ronning does with this, where it's the constant speed ramping. It's just I find that much less engaging than what Kaczynski did with the action sequences in Legacy, where I don't know, there's just a fusion of music and visuals in that film that really work, whereas this, it just felt like somebody jumps up and slashes and then it slow-mos, and it was just that repeated.
It was really slow. Like, it was slow to the point where when they're doing it, you're going, it gives you time to visualise the strings that they're on. It was like that. I just didn't. But I don't know. Evan Peters' fun in it. Gillian Anderson is criminally underused because all she basically is just generic older woman in a suit.
Yeah, and she's better than that.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
Do you know what would have been cool, actually?
What?
You know when Jodie Turner-Smith stabs her?
Yeah.
And she's dying.
Yeah.
If you'd uploaded her to the grid, and then she'd have something to do in the actual Tron
She'd just
world.
be giving him shit in the grid, wouldn't she?
I mean,
Do you know what?
Shit in the grid.
Funnily enough, I think Gillian Anderson, I seem to recall, said in an interview in the last few days, that's what she'd like to have happen if there's a fourth one, that there's a version of her in the grid, because she wanted to wear the Tron outfit. Yeah. And I would like to see Gillian Anderson in a Tron outfit quite badly.
Everyone would like to see Gillian Anderson in a Tron outfit.
that is fair.
That might get it greenlit.
Yeah, it does very confidently set up a sequel, doesn't it?
It does. And it's almost a bit like you're going, really? Really?
But then, I mean, what's the setup? Oh, great, Evan Peters is going to be David Warner in the first one. Yay.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah, and Olivia Wilde, brilliant.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say touching cloth on it. I don't think it is shit. But it's not for it to be a Geostorm. But I don't think... I think there's enough there. However, the problem is everyone's going to tell you that it's the score, and I agree with Ian. It's not a... It feels like a collection of songs or musical pieces, not even songs, that they've done towards the visuals. It feels like a concept album, and that Tron Ares is part of Tron Ares are like a visual film of that album.
There is scuttlebutt around that Trent Reznor was just like, Jared Leto's really annoying, we're just going to record a bunch of music, give it to Joachim Ronning, we want an executive producer credit, well, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do, and then, fuck it, just use what you want.
That would not surprise me.
Because, I mean, honestly, when those opening titles kicked in, and I'd listened to the soundtrack album beforehand, but I was like, oh no, and I don't know. I just don't think it's a very good fit.
It's not. It's not really. Actually, it should be, but it's not.
Like the Daft Punk Tron Legacy soundtrack is fucking staggering for me. Like the opening titles, where Jeff Bridges is like, I got in, and then it kicks in with it, is fucking sublime. And there's multiple moments in that soundtrack where it's like they've just got it completely right. Like, that main theme rules. And there is nothing in the Ares soundtrack that is 10% as memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just not quite there, is it?
No, and I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like, it's a high bar, but it's fucking Nine Inch Nails, like, as a band doing a soundtrack for the first time ever, and they put this up. Yeah. And I've just got to say again, Greta Lee's like character, it's just right. She's a game designer who's now taking on her sister's work. And what else have you got? Oh, nothing. There's nothing. She might want to fuck Jared Leto.
Yeah. Or they might just be bezies.
Yeah. And by the end, it's like, okay, they're just bezies. Because Jared Leto's like, she's an 8 and I demand only 12s.
Yeah. Yes. Look at my hair and my stonewashed jeans.
Yeah, and now I'm going in my motorcycle while Trent Reznor, like, sings.
Yeah. I'm going to say it. I'm touching cloth on it. I don't know. It's. I will probably watch it again when Bexbury watches it just to see if my opinion changes on it. Because I don't. Yeah. There's enough there to make me not go, fuck no.
I'd like you to rewatch it again at some point, Ian, just in a less overwhelming setting,
I will.
and see whether you prefer it.
Yeah, I will. I feel like on my TV, there's a sound mode that's Clear Voice Pro, where it's like, it kind of like dulls the other things and really like accentuates the voice. And I'm like, maybe if I put that on,
Yeah.
Not to say that, like the sound mix was fine. It was just like, I got like a decibel warning on my Apple Watch multiple times during this film, and that doesn't happen a lot in the cinema, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's something, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our audience poll. What so you're definitely not shit Bex, or Geostorm?
It is a bit shit, but I enjoyed it.
That's fair. And where are you, Ian?
Yeah, I'll downgrade to touching cloth. Like, there's a, it's Tron stuff, so it's almost like this might be the lowest bar that I go. Yeah, there we are. Jeff Bridges bit really pissed me off as well. Anyway, sorry, I'm done.
Our audience poll, shit 75% and Geostorm 25%.
Sure.
Right, fuck it. What we're going to talk about next? We need to talk about... Fuck it, yeah, let's do Toxic. Let's do Toxic Avenger.
I've just had a really good week, film-wise.
Good.
Toxic Avenger Unrated. A movie that was made 700 years ago. And came out.
Yeah, it's really weird, because like, you don't really notice it with Dinklage, because like, he's grown, so he doesn't really change, but... What?
Nothing.
No, what?
I feel like you're laying something up there that I shouldn't touch. Could just play it, or like be a ball.
Oh yeah, probably, yeah. But with What's His Chops, it's like he's not that kid anymore, because younger people grow more, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, Jacob Tremblay like now looks significantly older than he does in this movie, and the movie's only just come out.
Yeah. Because it was shot 3 years ago.
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, so Toxic Avenger, a horrible toxic accident transfers downtrodden janitor Winston Goose into a new evolution of hero, the Toxic Avenger. A passion project from Macon Blair. Sorry, you go. And starring Peter Dinklage, Jacob Tremblay, Elijah Woods there, Kevin Bacon is emphatically there. Other people. I think Ian thinks he's on mute.
Ian, do you think you're on mute?
Yeah, no, I do think I'm on mute.
Okay.
No, I'm so sorry. Like, my mic was flashing the mute thing and Audacity didn't pick it up. Sorry, two ticks. Let me just... Right, mug cake. What's in a mug cake?
You need some baking powder, some flour,
or whatever you want
Some
to
kind of
put in.
flavouring.
Some kind of flavouring, yeah.
The rest
6
of the others,
Nutella in
I
there.
think was Oreo.
Egg? I think you need egg. Milk?
Okay, I'm you know I'm talking to Lottie, not you guys, don't you?
That's why we just try to help.
Yeah, no, I've got no problem with you doing that.
It's in the microwave, it's fine.
And it just goes in the microwave?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I've made it before.
Okay, alright, but like clean up after yourself there, yeah?
Don't forget to clean up, but sure.
It doesn't take anything to clean up, okay, alright.
I mean, it
Put
does.
stuff away.
Okay, yeah, you put the stuff away, that's
Question,
fine.
but where is the baking powder?
Where's,
Mug's
I
gonna be
don't know where the
fucked.
baking powder is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Bubs, I don't know. No, hang on. It may be in the cupboard above the microwave if you can get to it.
Okay.
Even though you're like taller than Mummy now, so you probably can.
Probably can.
Yeah, okay, alright. Alright, love you. Right. I'll leave all that in, why not?
Why not?
That really takes me back, actually. Isabel, when she went through a mug cake phase.
Yeah.
Ian, just FYI, there will be clean up.
That's kind of what I figured.
They overflow in the microwave 9 times out of 10, and the mug will just be basically that will be the mug cake mug now.
I just assumed something called mug cake would involve cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toxic Avenger.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it's a remake of a 40-year-old movie. But yeah, it's well. What did you think, Ian, to Toxic Avenger?
Eat your fucking beard.
Oh man.
It's just it's just a lot of fun. Like really, really gonzo stuff. This, and I'm glad it got a release. Like it kind of feels like it's gonna lose money for everybody involved, but you know, I'm glad it exists.
I want to go and buy like 10 tickets to just like fucking pump its numbers.
Yeah.
It's done like 3.5 million worldwide, and I can't see it. I mean, I don't know how much it'll cost, but apparently because they didn't do much. Much sort of marketing for it, because instead of doing marketing for it, the production company decided to instead just buy the market budget, which was $5 million, so we can assume the film probably cost $5 million. They bought $5 million worth of medical debt instead.
See, that's lovely.
And then said that every $1 million it makes at the box office worldwide, they'll pay off another $1 million of medical debt.
I found it just an absolute fucking joy. Like it's gory, but it's so silly that the gore doesn't bother you. It's like about this like mutated monster, and it's really violent, but he just wants to like do good, really, and expose these bad guys. It's there's like all these juxtapositions in it. The little trauma references with the saint being called Saint Roma's is just fun. Like I love that they've stuck shit like that in there. Yeah, just absolutely delightful. Really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know, and its heart is weirdly on its sleeve. Dinklage gives a really nice vocal performance. Like it's a small woman in the physical form of the Toxic Avenger, which is fantastic. Kevin Bacon. No, everybody knows exactly what they're in, and that's just really fun. And Macon Blair.
There's no one in it that seems to think that they're above it or anything, which you often get with stuff, don't you? That's a bit silly. Someone that's like taking it too seriously.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, Macon Blair as a director, really interesting dude. You know, he's only done a couple of films as a director, and both are very, very different, but also really good. And yeah, I watched this over a week ago at this point, so my memory's slightly fading on it, but just eat your fucking beard is, and also just the when they take their helmet off, that that thing, and it's just like the fucking baby head. Like, great. Like, what the fuck? But ace.
I really enjoyed the cancer Zamboni dialogue as well.
Yeah.
My sister died too.
Yeah.
Cancer, Zamboni. My mother died, Zamboni, cancer.
really fun.
Yeah.
There's not actually too much to talk about it.
No.
Because it's the Toxic Avenger. It's a different version of it. But it basically just is silliness and violence.
Yeah.
But, like, really cartoon violence. Like you say, I think it's quite... Like, it's really gory, but it's not, like, oh, God.
The only bit that was a bit like, was when he pulls that guy's intestines out from his ass.
Oh,
that was a bit grim.
Yeah. I mean, I was just looking up to see if like, there's anything of the about the budget for it. And Macon Blair has said that it cost $200 million to make. Which, of course, I think is him taking the piss. And then when apparently he was asked, no, really, how much did it cost? And he went, why don't you think it cost $200 million? Are you calling me a crap director? Every one of those dollars is on the screen.
I loved it. I really loved it.
Yeah. So everybody involved is just really, like, is delivering what they need to deliver. There. Yeah, I mean, apparently one of the big things about actually getting it made of people that put up the cash for it was Elijah Wood.
Oh gosh, yeah, I forgot about him. He was good in it as well. Yeah.
Apparently he just really liked the idea that Macon Blair wanted to do a new Toxic Avenger, so he pumped up some of the money for it.
He does some interesting projects, though, to be fair.
He's very much I made my nut young and I'm just going to just do whatever the fuck I want now.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to occasionally do one for them? No.
Well,
no.
There is supposedly a new Lord of the Rings coming out in 2027 that he's in.
Yeah, but I don't think that's him doing one for them. I think that's him just going...
He'll do it for Andy Serkis.
Yeah. I made all of this money because of that, and they're going to ask me to go back. I don't think I can be sniffy and go, no, I'm beyond that. I'm playing the weird guy in Toxic Avenger.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with like Lord of the Rings stuff. I feel like anything that involves any of his original collaborators, he'll be up for. Anything that doesn't, he'll tell them to fuck off.
He'll be like, no, I'm all right.
Yeah,
but it's one of those, you know. Everybody who's on that seems to still be connected, and nobody seems to have come out of it bad.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like the Harry Potter films.
Yeah. But yeah, he does some real interesting shit now, and it's fun.
Yeah. And I do like the fact that Kevin Bacon is always up for kind of sending himself up a little bit.
Yeah. And having real bad hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it feels like we've done a real flimsy review of that, but it's because there's not a lot there.
There's not a lot to talk about. It's just fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's if you like it, if you think you're gonna like it, you'll probably like it. If you are not into that vibe, then just don't.
Yeah,
If you don't want to see someone's head get chopped in half or someone's intestines get pulled out of their arsehole, you maybe won't like it.
Yeah. And Ian's right, your beard is really
Your beard is good, yeah.
Right, I mean, I'm definitely not shit on it.
Definitely not shit, yeah.
Yeah.
definitely not shit.
Our audience poll, definitely not shit, 75%.
Nice.
A touching cloth, 25%.
So no shits.
No shit.
Great.
No shit.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Ian, what are you watching, mate?
Strap in.
Let's go.
Actually, I mean, like, how much do you guys have? Because I'm wondering whether to split mine up.
I've got very little.
Not that much, because like I said, we're on holiday this month, man, of playing watches.
I've got 3.
But we can do a handoff between me and you by doing play dirty in the middle of it.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. Okay. Right. Yeah. No, I've got a lot here. So how do I pair these up? Right. Watched a couple of Guillermo del Toro films before Frankenstein. So Blade 2, which is on Netflix now. The cinematography on this is interesting because it feels like Del Toro went, just make it yellow piss. And it looks like dehydrated pee throughout like the entire film. I mean, the look is really weird. But yeah, so and I kind of remember it being that at the time as well. So I don't think it's just Netflix being shit. Blade 2's fun. Some of the CG is really rough. There's the initial bit where the blood pack infiltrate his hideout, and there's a fight between him and the woman. I can't remember her name. It literally looks like it's like PlayStation 3 cutscene stuff. It's very bad. Basically, whenever Blade is jumping around, it looks rough. But Del Toro really puts his hands on this. There's some gnarly stuff in this, and the whole kind of the parasitic nature of Luke Goss's bad guy. It just feels very, that's Del Toro. The action's decent. The plot's got a couple of good twists and turns. Ron Perlman's a terrific dickhead. That's what I remember about this bit, is Ron Perlman being a great dickhead. Yeah, he is. It's a good time, he's Blade 2. And then I recently bought the 4K Criterion of Pinocchio. So I gave Pinocchio another go. I do really like Pinocchio. I like how Del Toro's adapted it with kind of historical fascism things that he's interested in, and also just this great everything's going to die, you need to enjoy the people around you for as long as you have them stuff. The ending of this film, I think, is really quite beautiful, but the songs are bad, and there's quite a lot of songs, and I really wish there weren't songs. But yeah, it is called Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which is a little rude to the co-director who's passed away since. But hey, he's got an Oscar. So that's nice for the co-director, Mark Rostafson. I want to say his name is. That's actually really rude of me, actually. So let me. I just feel like I'm not getting very good karma. Mark Gustafsson, not Roth at all. My apologies. But at the same time, it is very Del Toro. It's so Del Toro, isn't it? I get it. So there we are. Okay, we're talking about Lost Bus next week, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Took Lottie to see The Bad Guys 2 today. Which I really like these films, actually. The cinematography is better than most live action films today. The look of these things are awesome. Really good shot composition and whatnot. Great animation. The cast are all doing all feel like they give a shit. And it was interesting. Mark Maron was on Blank Check this week, talking about A Serious Man, and they Griffin Newman, one of the hosts, talked about The Bad Guys 2, and Mark Maron, who voices Mr. Snake in it, was just why don't actors do cartoon voices anymore? Because he was I've got to put effort in, I'm straining in every line reading because I'm making an effort, and it's you do actually hear that in the performance. Fair play. And it was interesting because he shouted out Anthony Ramos as well, and then I'm watching this and I'm Anthony Ramos is doing very good work as Mr. Piranha here. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. They're fun films. I've got more stuff to talk about, so maybe I'll leave it there. But I had a really good time with it. Good action sequences, plenty of stuff I laughed at, and they are fun films. So there you go, Bad Guys 2. Watch the Arrow 4K of The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. which is just what was my Letterboxd review? God fucking damn, just the New Yorkiest thing you'll ever see, with a score that screams, "Hey, what's the matter with you, you bum?" and actor performances that just smell like the time. Also contains one of the great all-time final 10 seconds of a film, and it does. I want to watch the Tony Scott one again at some point. I know you talked about that recently. And this is very, very, very different from that. This is very procedural. But yeah, just it's a film that just kind of lives and breathes. Like, it feels so in its place. It's like, I like how the mayor's in it, in like the first half, and it's like, you know, but he's got the flu and he's in bed and he has to get dragged out of bed and all this kind of stuff. And then the last time you see there's a mention of the mayor, there's a load of booing happening, and then a cop just goes, "Oh, the mayor's here," and that's the last thing. That's the last of it. It's great. Robert Shaw, like, just great bad guy stuff. Walter Matthau, just all time New York doesn't give a shit guy. Him and Jerry Stiller are such a good double act in this. And there's a bit early on, you're introduced to Walter Matthau, and he's giving these the guys from the like Tokyo subway company a tour, and like, he's just spouting utter bullshit to them, like making all sorts of stuff up, and then they reveal that they've understood everything, and like the look on his face is only bettered by the look on his face, which is the final shot of this film, which is incredible. The David Shire score is just sublime. It's a terrific film, and the Arrow 4K is currently $17.99 on Amazon. I'm annoyed because I paid $24.99 for it last week, but never mind. And it's like top film. So taking it Pelham 1, 2, 3. Okay, then couple of new releases. VHS Halloween.
What was this like?
Yeah, it's solid. There's only two shorts that I didn't really like. So the wraparound bit that they cut to between each one, called Diet Phantasma, which is it's basically footage from a taste testing for a new diet Halloween drink that basically, like, whenever people drink it, shit happens, or the can becomes sentient and tries to, like, stab people and stuff. Like, and it's like you watch it the first time, it's like, okay, I get it, and then it just repeats and repeats and repeats. So that got old quite quickly. The first short, proper full short, Coochie Coochie Coo, was the worst one for me, and it's actually the first of two that have the same setup, which is people too old to go trick-or-treating and fuck around and find out. But the second one goes in a way sillier, like fucked up, like dark comic direction, whereas this one, it's just like a bit gross and goes on for too long. But Paco Plaza, co-director of Rec, has a decent one in this. Alex Ross Perry, director of Pavements, has a section in this which is completely tonally different, because it genuinely feels like it could happen in the real world, and it's just quite upsetting. Lot of like child torture in it. Ooh. Which is, like, weird. So yeah, VHS Halloween. I really liked last year's, and VHS 95 is still my kind of high watermark for recent VHS films. But this one ain't bad. The last one as well, actually, the last section as well has actually got some really good practical effects stuff in it. It's not great as a short, but it's good. Yeah, got some really good practical effects stuff in it. So yeah, it's worth a watch. Okay, then Good Boy. I watched Good Boy.
Go on then.
Yeah. Look, it's the thing. The thing is with dogs is that they look like they're experiencing emotions at times that they're probably not. You know, but in this, they got the dog genuinely whining in a couple of moments, and that did bother me. God, there's even just a moment where like the owner leaves the house and then the dog is legit whining and like kind of like runs around to the window and looks out, and it's just like, fuck, you know, that's a real dog thing, and I don't like seeing that. But that's me. But there's a sequence later on in this film, for those who have seen it, involving a doghouse and a chain, which genuinely I was like, how exactly are they doing this, and the dog's like all right, which did bother me. The film itself basically, the dog's owner has got some sort of illness, like maybe cancer or something, and moves out of the city and moves to his old family home where his father died years before, and there's some ghosts there or demons. You don't really get much exposition here because it primarily follows a dog. And then it's the dog noticing these things, and like you kind of like see the dog's nightmares and stuff. And yeah, it's following a dog that's doing some I'm a scared dog stuff for an hour and 13 minutes. There's a couple of decent jump scares. The fact that you don't really ever get a sense of what's actually going on here, thanks to the fact that the dog, it's not like the dog can talk to you, is a bit of an issue. And then by the end, it feels like it may or may not just be an allegory for something. And the ending is just really fucking depressing. The dog doesn't die, but it's still really, really depressing. And yeah, that's it. My audience were pretty quiet throughout the whole thing. No real reactions from anybody. You know, it's weird because it's a Shudder production, and not many of them get put out in cinemas.
No.
And it feels like literally the only reason why this did is because it's a dog.
Yeah, it's got a hook.
Yeah. But I don't think it's a particularly great horror film. But it's very short, 73 minutes long. So, you know, at least you're not in it for all that long. But yeah, just a sad film. Okay, and then finishing off. So I watched the 3 Knives Out films, but I'll talk about Wake Up Dead Man in like with like Glass Onion and Knives Out as like context, I suppose, instead of talking about all 3 individually. So I'll keep this non-spoiler, obviously. So this concerns. Is it generally known who dies in this, or no? You guys tell me.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, no worries. So Josh O'Connor plays a young priest who is sent to assist a priest in a small town played by Josh Brolin. he basically kind of like has a set of acolytes, and like basically no one else goes to the church because he's really, really mean. But his acolytes love him. So you got like Andrew Scott, Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Callie Spaney, and they've all got like various reasons for why they like him, and Glenn Close as well. A murder happens, and Benoit Blanc's there. So this is as on the internet as Glass Onion is, but is more subtle about it and is more choosing in its moments. Right. So it's certainly got things to say about terminally online people. Most notably Andrew Scott's character. But it doesn't do an awful lot with the supporting cast compared to the first two. Andrew Scott's character is basically just a one-note joke about online trolls, and it's way more about Daniel Craig and another character. Way more in this. And I liked it. I did like it, actually. Yeah, it's a good mystery, and it's got actually really interesting shit to say about faith, and organised religion, which feels more kind of like appropriate for the long term than Glass Onion does, because Glass Onion is a film that is incredibly COVID. Just COVID times all over that film. But then also calling people disruptors and stuff like that. Like the nomenclature of Glass Onion is very of its time. Wake Up Dead Man is more Knives Out in feeling like it could take place in a less specific time period, and is in that aspect better for it. However, I think Glass Onion is fun. I like how kind of broad that film gets. Wake Up Dead Man certainly has funny moments, and people in this screening were eating it up. But it's less obviously comedic for like the whole of its runtime than Glass Onion is. It's definitely more Knives Out than Glass Onion.
I'll take that.
Yeah, like I say, supporting cast kind of underwhelming. The what happens in the reveal is less interesting than the other two films for sure, but what it's saying, I think, is way more interesting than either of the first two films. Which, when you guys see it, we'll talk about it again. Obviously, we can get spoilery about it. But yeah, it's a really, really solid entry, which isn't as pleased with itself as Glass Onion, but also isn't as fun as Glass Onion. If you didn't get on with Glass Onion but got on with Knives Out, there's a large chance you'll get on with Wake Up Dead Man.
Fair.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Because you're one of the people who didn't get on with it like that.
Yeah.
I will say as well.
I think it goes back to what you were saying, Ian. Like, it feels too... Oh, let's include as many buzzwords from right now as we possibly can. It just feels a bit pick me. And if this one's a bit more like the first one, then that is good.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A bit less anchored into a specific period.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Absolutely. Like I say, there are there's one character in this that's doing some stuff with the internet, which feels, Ryan Johnson's talking about like society and blah, 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 but what this film is actually talking about feels way more universal than that. So it's hard to talk about it right now, but we will in the coming months. I will say as well, Josh O'Connor is fantastic in this.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very good.
Fair.
Yeah, I was really, really pleased with. But yeah, his character goes on a fucking journey. So there we are. Oh, and Josh Brolin as well. There's a series of confession scenes that it's Josh O'Connor taking Josh Brolin's confession, which are very funny.
Fair.
Yeah, so there we are. Yeah, it's good time. Very weird that Jeremy Renner is in this when Jeremy Renner's hot sauce was a massive plot point of Glass Onion, but we'll leave that be. It's nice to see Jeremy Renner on screen again anyway, because obviously after his accident and whatnot. So yeah, there we are. That is me. Right.
Well, we'll do a transition then. We'll do Play Dirty, which is it's a Shane Black film that he wrote and directed, and it stars Mark Wahlberg, Lakeith Stanfield, Keegan-Michael Kay, Nat Wolff, Gretchen Mol, Thomas Jane, Tony Shalhoub. It's a decent cast. And what is it about? What does IMDb say it's about? A ruthless thief and his expert crew stumble onto the heist of a lifetime. Not really, it's based on the Parker series of books by Richard Stark, which are apparently quite popular. Ian, what do you think of Shane Black's Play Dirty?
It's pretty mid. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's an awful lot to say here. And Mark Wahlberg feels pretty miscast. Lakeith Stanfield feels like his character wants to be the lead of the movie at times, and gets a really weird fourth wall breaking moment at the end, which would seem to suggest that, I don't know, maybe Shane Black wanted that as well. I don't know. I don't know. It's Mark Wahlberg just doing this character that it feels like he's done 15 times. But it's based on a pre-existing character because it's a Parker film, which I didn't know going in, which was weird. Last time we did that, it was Jason Statham and fucking J-Lo, but now it's Mark Wahlberg and a Alita Battle Angel. Some decent dialogue at times, but felt pretty straight to streaming. Rough CG in moments. A couple of moments where it had a whiff of The Fugitive, which of course is a 32-year-old movie. But then also a lot of stuff that kind of felt like it was just shot on green screens and stuff. The bit at the beginning with the guy with his family driving up and being like, oh shit, something's going on, and then, oh, we're gonna take this money? What the fuck? I thought the wife was gonna come back into it or something, and then just not. This film has come and gone like a fart in the wind, which a lot of stuff does these days, but it's weird that Shane Black has gone from the film bro, film Twitter Hall of Fame to Play Dirty starring Mark Wahlberg streaming on Amazon Prime.
Somebody asked him about that and said, about literally in an interview, and said, it's gone straight to streaming. why is that? And he said, and his thing that he said about it was that basically he said, I've made one film as a director that's made money, and it was Iron Man 3. He said people, love The Nice Guys now, and that film has made money now. It's broken even, but it didn't make money at the box office. He said, and a Predator movie only just made money. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, that didn't make money at the box office. People discovered it on DVD.
Yeah.
He said, so studios aren't banging down my door to make this, but Amazon seemed interested in making it. So, you go where you can get it. He turned say, the best chance was getting a Nice Guys sequel ain't the studio coughing up $150 million. It's a streamer.
Yeah.
I really quite enjoyed this, to be honest.
Sure.
Everything Ian says is right, but I plain watched it, and I think that might be the perfect place to watch it. It's like play and watch, because it is Mark Wahlberg doing that thing where he stands and he wears something that I think he thinks he looks better than he looks in it. And just kind of he doesn't really do that much, but it's the aura apparently that he has. And it's a little bit like that he has done this a lot. Keith Stanfield just constantly doing different voices throughout it all, because his character is a guy who does all of this crime to pay for a theatre that he owns, to put on productions in this theatre that he owns that's not very good. And so that's why there's it. And at first you think, it must be a front, but it's not. That is what he wants to do, and he just keeps on using this money to fund that. Is kind of funny. I will say there is a lot of bits where you go, that is incredibly Shane Black within it. So this modern sort of thing of having a heist going on, but the heist is happening as they're explaining the heist, has become a big thing. But it goes really wrong. Everything's just going wrong within it, within this heist. But Keegan, Michael Kay and Claire Lovering, as a couple that are doing part of it, that everything's going wrong with their bit of it. It's just really funny.
Oh, okay.
And I found them as characters really good. The guy, Stan, is it? Chai Hansen, I think the guy's playing him, is. He's like the wheelman, but the heist gets moved up, so it's happening earlier, and he's just really drunk because they're having a party, and he's just shit-faced. It's really quite good. It's really quite fun. There's a lot of this movie that I really liked. I was going, oh god, no, I'm really enjoying this. I feel like I shouldn't be, but I'm having a great time with this. I agree.
You happily turned your iPad around to show me the Christmas tree at one point, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Because it has an opening heist bit, and then the film kind of starts. It's like the prologue to the film, and then it starts. And once it started out with Christmas music and had a Christmas tree, I was like to Bex, nudged her and just went, look. Because it just shame that just does it now as a bit of a piss take now, I think. But yeah, you just shot Mark Cuban. Who?
Yeah, that was good.
It was funny. There's a lot of fun bits in it. Nat Wolff just playing an absolute fucking douchebag, but he throws him out of a building, but he doesn't die.
Okay. I did like him just screaming and sorry, I think you were going to say it. Sorry.
Yeah, but then later on when he comes in and he screams "You're going to throw off a building!" He's like, "No, I'm not going to throw you out of a building again." He's like, "Where's Where's Troy? Well, we did throw him off a building. And then that girl just turned up where everyone was. I had too good a time with this movie. I'm sorry. Sabotage all over again. Fuck it. Definitely not shit. I had a great time. If Shane Black, if this is what he does every 2 years, fucking prime shit out of the Parker movie, fine with it. All I'm going to say is that Shane Black shouldn't direct another Parker movie with Mark Wahlberg. He should do the next Spencer Confidential. Just saying. It'd be better.
Good. That's a good shout.
But yeah, I had probably too good a time with this. Yeah.
Yeah, look, a touching cloth for me. Like it's not awful. It's just, I thought it was pretty meh.
Our audience poll definite shit 60%, touching cloth 40%.
Yeah. I need a pee if that's okay.
Yes. What have we been watching? What are you watching next?
Not much, to be fair. I watched Rose Red, which I know I've spoken about before. It is kind of like a comfort thing.
You play and watched it, didn't you?
Yeah, for me. I really enjoy Rose Red. It's not good necessarily, but I find all of the characters quite good to spend time with.
It's really watchable.
Yeah, it is really watchable. The dickheads are quite good dickheads, but also, like, with the exception of the headmaster, quite layered. And yeah, it's just really good. And obviously, well, no, not really good, but written by Stephen King for purpose rather than a book that's been adapted, which is always kind of interesting.
Yeah,
he likes playing with different things, like different ways of getting
medium.
Yeah, different mediums. That's what I was searching for. Nancy Travis gradually becoming more and more unhinged is just fucking fun. Everyone's just really good in it, and Julian Sands is just. He's
is
just
he like
Julian.
an automatic writer, or is he something else?
No, he's something else.
Somebody's an automatic writer.
Yeah, Judith Ivey plays the automatic writer.
You should have said like a medium or something.
You are.
They've all got special powers, haven't they?
Yeah, basically, yeah. So Emery sees like the past. Julian Sands sees like flashes of the future, I think.
That's it, yeah.
So they've all got different bits and bats, but yeah, it's quite involved because obviously it's long. It's a 3-episode miniseries. It's not a film, so there's a lot going on, but. Really, like the creepy shit's good, like the ghosts and things like that.
The house constantly evolving,
but the house is the real draw on this. Like the crazy rooms that have just built themselves and things like that, and the layout constantly changing. Yeah, there's some real interesting shit done with that.
It does, from what I remember, because I didn't rewatch it this time, but from what I remember, it does a really interesting thing. I've constantly, for like the first episode, it's showing you like the outside of the house. But it's just like it just makes that as like filler bit, and then I think halfway through like the second episode or at the start of the second episode somewhere or part, not episodes, I think second part, somebody mentions the fact that wait a minute, was that room here before? And then you get like a big swing round of the house and like, oh holy shit, what it's actually been showing you without actually telling you is the house changing. But you're not supposed to notice it for the first, what is it? It's supposed to just feel like that. I always remember that being like a really clever bit that the director did for that.
Yeah. And the big overhead shot at the end of it is when it's it's been munching on their psychic energy for however many days is good. It's just really good. Entertainment.
The guy who directed went on to do the Kingdom Hospital thing.
I really want to watch Kingdom Hospital in its entirety. It's just not on now. So I watched that, and then I will skip that until Ian's back because I feel like he'll be enthusiastic about it. I watched for the first time Easy Riders Raging Bulls.
which I also.
I'm back, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I also watched that.
Did you get through all of it?
What?
Yeah. Did you get through all of it? I didn't know you.
You read Rich Balls, yeah.
Yeah. So you watched it on the way out
Yeah.
on the plane, and I watched it on the way back.
Yeah.
Because I kept seeing like little snippets over your shoulder and thinking that looks really interesting. I am not who this is aimed at. There is a certain amount of assumed knowledge that I just don't have about movies from that era and actors from that era and stuff like that. So a lot of it kind of went over my head. And I feel like now I'm going to have to read the book and make a list of things I need to watch.
But I mean, the book is a lot more dense than the documentary. The documentary is good, but it is it's basically a step by step through what the book is about.
Right.
But there is like in the documentary, it basically talks about. I think you get somebody. It might be Yvonne, it might be something else saying about the fact that Hopper had his issues. That I think Bogdanovich says it. I think, whereas the Hopper issues in Easy Riders, Raging Bulls are an entire chapter.
Oh, okay.
And it's the guy was fucking nuts, like full blown. Ian, have you ever read Raging Bulls?
Yes, I have. Sorry, I just had to unmute my mic. Yes.
Yeah, and Hopper was a nutball.
Yeah. So would I be better off reading it then?
Yeah, but it's a chunky boy.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me.
You're looking for it down here. It's upstairs.
Oh, it's
upstairs. Bookshelves everywhere in our house. But I generally watch it. It's nice to see some of like the people that are around it.
Yeah.
I
just think like it there's bits in it where it's going on about I don't know, some woman who's meant to be a producer and like she was married to someone and then she released a memoir and it's like there is an assumed knowledge that you know who the fuck she is and I still don't and I watched the whole thing.
I read the book.
Yeah.
But I also watch some of the films as well.
Yeah, I'll make a list.
Yeah, that's the good thing. It is a sort of it's a book where you will make a list of films and you'll come out of it and go, there's fucking 30 films there. Whereas the documentary will come out of it and you might have 10. Is what I would say on that.
Okay.
But it's on Prime and it is a fun documentary. It's only 2 hours long. They did do a version of the documentary which is a uncut version of it, which was 3 and a bit hours long, but you don't seem to get it anywhere.
Okay.
But it did air once on Channel 4 when they were doing like a series about like mid-noughties, where they were doing like a 70s revival series.
Okay.
But yeah, but I've not found that version of it anywhere. Yeah, maybe I'll have to go hunting for it.
Yeah.
I'd like to find the full version of the D'Artagnan film.
Nice.
What else you watched?
Yeah, so the last one I watched was K-pop Demon Hunters, at Ian's recommendation.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, do you know what? It's really good. It's really good. It's really good fun. It's, it's a kids' film, so it's incredibly earnest, but it's quite nice in that, like a lot of kids' films now, there's a bit of meanness or a bit of crassness to them, which there just isn't in this. The animation style is gorgeous to look at. The songs are fun. The premise is fun. I had a really good time with it. There's something in it that kept making me laugh, and I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't the cat just like coming up slowly, like from the bottom of the screen at points or anything like that?
The cat's mint, and the magpie or crow or whatever it is that's that's wearing the hat, and on the bit where he's like, she's like, why is he wearing a hat? And he's like, well, I made it for the cat, but he keeps stealing it. That was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
I like whenever they eat noodles and stuff as well, and it's just like really like the kind of the animation. It's great.
It goes into like the alternative kind of anime style rather than the pretty anime style.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It both feels like a classic anime film, but it's also very like modern. because obviously it's about a fucking K-pop band. But yeah, and I thought, what was I going to say? I can't remember what it was that was really funny, and every time it came up I laughed. I'll have a think. But yeah, really good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it's going to win Best Original Song for Golden at the Oscars next year. Like that's happening.
You reckon?
It's
Yeah,
wild
100%.
the fact that this movie came out on Netflix, and then like 2 months later Netflix decided, fuck it, we're releasing it in cinemas. One of the guys that likes the sing-along versions, fair fucking enough, and it's done like 20 million worldwide.
See, that's not even my favourite song in it. I like the one they all sing together at the end, where they realise that what's better than just like trying to fit these outdated sort of behavioural rules. They should just do what's right for them, and it still restores the honeymoon, but just not golden.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's good. I like that.
It is now officially Netflix original films. It is their most watched one.
Fair play.
as it should be.
Yeah.
It is really good.
It overtook Red Notice.
Fair.
Do you know what's number 2? Number 3?
Go on.
Carry On.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah, that's
bizarre.
weird.
It's wild, isn't it? That movie just literally it hit a nerve last year, and I think it will. I think that'll end up jumping up again. 'Cause I think loads of people will rewatch that movie this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to fucking rewatch this now.
Wow.
Work out what it was that kept making me laugh every time on the plane, and then look around nervously to see if everyone thought I was crazy.
Fair. Well, I've only got, so I did these Ride Raging Bulls. I've only got 2 to chat about that I watched. I did my customary watching of Accepted on the plane, which I watch every time I go on a plane journey.
That's a really fucking weird. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I always watch it.
Accepted.
Yeah. The Stephen Pink movie with Justin Long, Blake Lively's original nose, and Lewis Black. Yeah.
Good stuff. Cool.
Yeah, of course, Jonah Hill as well, isn't it? I just find it really sweet and quite funny and quite nice. Like, there's a guy that I watch that does like short form film bits, and he occasionally crops up within my feed, and he's a bit of a knobhead. But I end up getting as close to hate watching as I can get to things. 'Cause I don't really do the whole hate watching thing, and I never read comments on anything, because why would I do that to myself? But he has this series that he does where it's great bits of dialogue in shitty movies that don't deserve it. And some of the movies you're like, that's a perfectly fine movie. Get back in your basement. But Accepted, he's not done Accepted, he should. But Accepted has one of those where it has a great kind of like ending bit of a great speech from Justin Long, where he's basically just talking about, well, why we can have passions.
Yeah.
You know, and you can follow your passions. Why do our passions have to be like these perfectly formed, conventional passions? There, and surely education is about something that is not just about, shouldn't always just be about, well, it's to get this job. Education can be something more of a life-affirming, rewarding process.
Yeah.
And it's that. It's got a bit of a commentary on the whole, the churn of college and university experiences.
Yeah. Education experiences in general, like just learning to pass exams and do the next thing is not how it should be. You should be learning for learning.
Yeah. That's
personal
it.
Fucking growth.
Yeah. And I also watched Career Opportunities, where it's a John Hughes movie that is out there, and it's one of like the lesser known ones. It doesn't have but it does have Jennifer Connelly in it. Where you're watching it now. I mean, watching like when I was younger, it was okay. Now, as a nearly 43-year-old man, watching a 21-year-old Jennifer Connelly in it, you watch it going a little bit like, I feel like this is all right.
Because she in real life is older.
Because I grew up with it.
Yeah.
So I'm all right with that. I can be all right with that. But she is playing She's playing Holy Fuck the Human. But her character has actually an amount of depth within it, and it's a fun movie. But yes, it also does have that bit where she's riding the mechanical horse bit, and you watch it going, right, this is okay because she's doing that on purpose as part of the character, as like a way to distract the two criminals within it. But yeah, I get the feeling like if this had been directed by a more accomplished filmmaker, or even Hughes himself, or I think I'm right in saying that this was originally going to be it was originally been directed by Chris Columbus, but he ended up doing Home Alone instead, and that was it. And so the guy Brian Gordon ended up doing this. I think if Chris Columbus hadn't done this after Home Alone, it might have been better, but wouldn't have had the kind of the more zany elements that this has. It would have had a more rounded element to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good fun movie. So yeah, they were my plane watches. Right, Bex, I think you should lead the Hell House LLC intros.
I'm really nervous about this because if you'll don't. Anyway, so Hell House LLC, I've spoken about it before. Basically, this group of kids that have a company. Obviously, it's LLC. It's decide that instead of doing their Hell House in New York this year, they're going to do it in I've blanked on the name of the town. In the Abaddon Hotel. Okay. And yeah, basically they get there, once they get the power on in the house, they all decide to stay in the house while they're working on it and getting it all set up, and then things gradually get creepier and creepier. People start getting affected by whatever vibes going on in the house, and then on opening night there is a tragedy. Unexplained tragedy. It's presented in the style of like a Talking Heads kind of, is that right?
Yeah,
documentary kind of thing, with people commenting on the mystery itself. One of the surviving member of the crew takes all of the tapes that they've been recording whilst doing setup so they can use it for online content like making of kind of stuff. Takes all those tapes to Diane, who's doing a feature on Hell House, and does interviews with her. And then yeah, so there's two elements where you're watching the tapes as they're being made, and then you're watching Sarah's interview with Diane at the same time as Mitchell is analysing the tapes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark, Ian, either of you, what do you think?
We'll go with Ian first, I've just talked.
Yeah, no, I have a good time with Hell House. This is the only one of the series I've actually seen previously, and I liked it when I first saw it. I like so many horror films are like, yeah, why don't you just get out? You know, like shit's weird. Why don't you just go? And I think they actually do a really good job in this of a mix of all our money's in this. You know, that guy's flaky. He was flaky anyway. I'm not surprised he's like fucked off. Blah, blah, blah. And then also just the genius move of they've just hired a bunch of people, and it's like they don't necessarily know how many people are in their place at any one time and all this kind of stuff. And it you know, just well, that person's there and they're being creepy, but like, yeah, sure, they're just like a person who works here. Yeah, and I like how they play with that.
I like the fact as well that... Sorry, go on.
No, please.
There's often you know more than like most of the people in the house because
Sure.
you see interactions between two people that say the other 4 or 5 don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. I just think it plays that stuff believably, and then there's good creepy stuff in it as well. Like, don't get me wrong, like the very end where it's like, oh, come see me in 2C, and like the whole all right, she's been possessed by the place thing is a little rote.
Oh no, she's just dead. Sarah's...
Yeah, and I don't know. It's a bit okay. Kind of expected going through the motions, like this one of these kinds of things. But for the most part, yeah, I think it's good. I like that it doesn't rely on like gore and things like that. It is just going for creepy, and the whole setup at the start as well of the YouTube video and you don't actually see what's going on down there. It's just like there's a rush of crowd going in the opposite direction, and so like and so you've got that like that hook of what the fuck happened down there, to kind of get you through the whole thing. Yeah, it's good movie. Good like really really good solid horror movie.
That fucking clown as well, man. Don't like him.
Yep.
Everyone knows my thoughts on it. Don't just look at me like it's my turn.
I enjoyed it in the fact that I think it's a really easy to watch movie. I'm baffled as to how you've managed to watch it as many times as you have. I'm truly baffled by that. That it's such a repeat watch for you, because there's not a lot to it. But I was enjoying it while I was watching it.
I like the fact that there's a lot going on in the background that you don't necessarily catch first time as well. Like, there's a lot of, like...
Well, this point you've not seen. And I was like, how have you not seen that? You've seen that 600 times.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it's good. It's I think what is always interesting is when a lot of like first time filmmakers choose horror is because it's easy to grab attention. B, I think horror fans are more forgiving, and more into vibe, but also as well, it's if you're clever, you can make things look. You can use the low budget to your advantage.
Yeah.
And they use it to their advantage here with just clever bits of dialogue.
But I quite like the way that like they're using the low budget of the film to their advantage, but the team are also using. Yeah, they're also commenting.
You've got that bounce along, like this doesn't look great. It's like, well, no, we're having to rely on mannequins because we just don't have this. Blast said we just don't have the budget for animatronics this time around.
Yeah.
It's like fucking fine, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The fact that the team seem quite good at what they're doing. The only few criticisms I have with it is it's a 93-minute movie and you could cut 15 minutes out of the middle of it.
It gets a touch baggy in the middle, yeah.
And the poor guy becomes a little bit too fucking sex pesty in the middle of it.
Oh, when he's talking to... I can't remember her name.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in general, it just becomes a little bit...
That scene with him in the bedroom, though, makes my brain go cold every time I fucking watch it.
Oh, because you know she's going to be right there.
Right there, yeah. But you know, and you're ready, and then she's right there, and it's still like, what the fuck? But like the first bit where she's sat, and she's not looking at him, and then he looks out again. No, she's not looking at him, and then he looks out again, and then she's looking at him, and then she's like part way across, and then she's just fucking right there. Oh, it honestly makes my brain go cold.
It's really well made, because she's sat there going... But I know what's going to happen. He's going to move the thing, and she's going to be right there. But it still gets you. Jump scares that are done like that, where it's not a surprise, where it's there, but you still go, fuck! Yeah, I knew she was there.
But I think they use the the kind of found footage format really well to their advantage, because they don't have to show anything. All they have to do is scream in the background while the camera shakes around a bit, and it's scary. So it's really good from that point of view. I genuinely find it like so fucking creepy every time I watch it, even though I know what's coming.
Well, that's it. I'll admit I was a little bit worried going, what if this is absolute garbage and me and Ian have to sit through 4 of them and every week go to you, it's shit, mate. And you're there going, no, it's not, and gradually we get closer and closer to divorce throughout the month of October. But it's not, it's good, it's really watchable. And I found it, what is weird is it clearly has influence from Blair Witch Project, is what I would say, but I actually think it's more influenced by Book of Shadows than it is Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Because Blair Witch is not watchable. It's good. I still think Blair Witch is a good movie. But it's not what I don't think many people go back and rewatch loads. Or I haven't anyway. But I've rewatched Book of Shadows shitloads.
Yeah, we love that movie, don't we? Well, I think part of it is, in the same way as Book of Shadows, what works about them both is the interactions between the people. So in Blair Witch, after a certain point, they all seem to fucking hate each other. Whereas in Book of Shadows and in this, they feel like a team. They feel like they've been working together for years.
Yeah.
They feel like they've gone through some shit together. The bit with the Lucifer from Boston is just always makes me chuckle. Or it does an impression of him.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, it does. They realistically feel like they have shared past.
Yeah.
And I think that really, really works in this movie's favour. They feel like a team and things are unravelling. But they're all the reason they stick together, and that goes back to like what you were saying before, is why don't you just walk away? Well, because they're all kind of in it together, and they're all pulling for this company to succeed. And Sarah stays because, her boyfriend is like heavily in this shit. So,
but I think as well, also what it does is it puts the knowledge of there's a lot of you're fucking with me. Someone's fucking with because in that real world situation, when you're watching it as a horror movie, you're watching it as a movie. Part of of what you're watching is that this shit is weird. That there is something either supernatural, or there's somebody stalking them, or there's something of that. In reality situations,
that's not where your mind would immediately go. Yeah.
Like if you hear a bang that wakes you up in the night and it's downstairs, you're there going, somebody's broken in. You don't think, oh, there's clearly some kind of fucking demon possessing the bottom of this house.
I mean, my immediate thought would be, what was the cat knocked over?
Well, that'd be, brilliant. What the cat's knocked over, and just left the living room door open, and the cat's in a fight with one of the giant plants.
Yeah.
But you don't think, it's clearly one of those fucking clown mannequins that's become sentient and is going to attack us when we go down there.
In that scenario, you wouldn't immediately think, oh, fucking hell, this clown's come to life and made it halfway up the stairs. He's right outside my bedroom door. It'd be, who put this here?
But it's really good that clown just keeps on fucking arriving places.
Yeah.
It's cleverly done. Yeah. I'm definitely not shit. Really, I am now more intrigued and more worried about the sequels.
This is probably the best.
Summer in for a bumpy ride. Is it as bad as Hellraiser, where we all just hated ourselves?
I don't know. No, and I'm really excited for the new one. No, they take a different tact. So the second one is.
What about to watch next week? Well, are we doing 2 and 3 next week?
Oh, that'd be excellent.
I think
we'll do 2 and 3 next week.
Yeah, we've got a double bang, a couple, I think.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, what happens is you kind of cycle around a little bit, and things from the first one come back in like the third one, and it's
really difficult to watch from riding a bike.
Oh, not cycle like a fucking clown on a bike, you weirdo. But yeah, it's I'm really glad you both liked it. I was really scared.
I mean, our audience.
I was going to retire from the podcast in shame if you didn't like it.
Well,
if you hated it more.
Our audience poll is not there anymore because for some reason my Instagram's been a twat. Definitely not shit. 67%. Touching cloth 33%.
No shit.
Yeah. So,
Yay!
so there is love for that.
Maybe people just don't want to hurt my feelings.
Maybe they're scared of you.
I'm not scary.
Yeah, sadly, no questions again. I need to start putting this out earlier.
Yeah.
That are the questions. So, yeah. What are we covering? Like, genuinely, what are we covering next week? I often say this, not like knowing, but I don't know this.
There's
Right,
loads,
so
actually.
obviously Black Phone 2.
Yeah. Which I think we're all looking forward to, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've then got Good Fortune.
Is that out next week as well?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Roofman is out next week.
Yep.
And I swear there's something else.
There is advanced screenings of After the Hunt.
Oh no, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, After the Hunt's out as well. Like, that's out properly. That is out on Friday. Yeah.
That's a lot.
When is him out? Because that seems to be in the cinema. We've been and gone. Okay.
Yeah. So definitely Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anybody else is saying, I want to do this?
Well, you're super keen for Roofman.
I am going to do Roofman, but I don't expect anybody else needs to do Roofman.
This is the right. I'd like to see After the Hunt, even though it's long and the reviews are a bit and the reviews are a bit nah. So I'd like to see Roofman.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Fortune.
Roofman. So should we say all in on Roofman and Black Phone 2 and then try and catch the ones of the others that we can? Or
yeah, let's defo say Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
And then if it's a little bit bits and bobs, kind of like almost like extended what we've been watching.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then so be it.
What's this short bus thing that we're supposed to be watching? Something about a bus?
What?
Short?
Oh, the Lost Bus.
Oh, the Lost Bus.
Kelbeck. That's a different movie, Short Bus.
Oh, I misheard, sorry.
Yeah.
That's a very different movie.
It's on Apple TV, Bex.
Yeah.
What's it about? Is it good?
It's a disaster movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in for that then.
Yeah.
So me and you need to watch that.
I will say, spoiler alert, it's good.
Okay. So we're doing that next week, but you've seen it. Me and Matt need to watch it.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, we're not watching Short Bus then. The 2006
You can.
erotic comedy drama film.
I mean, no. I'm going to try and get to Good Boy. If I can.
That's fine. I have zero interest in watching that movie.
That's fine. I'm also... I'm not going to get a chance. I'm sure on a later at some point. I really want to see that I Swear.
Oh, yeah. Supposed to be good.
Looks good.
Looks good, yeah. Right. Fucking hell. That was episode 610. We got through a lot there.
We did.
And next week we'll also have 2 Hell House LLC movies. Yes, that's a backup going on there. Right. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you.
And thank you very much, listeners. We shall speak to you next week. And goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.